Good evening. Welcome back to PWT Rely News with your host, Mosey Along. And tonight on the Foreign Services, we're going to talk about how to stay cool overseas during this summer without air conditioning. This is something the Europeans know better than almost anyone, how to stay cool in summer without air conditioning. In much of Europe, AC is rare. Homes, hotels, and public buildings rely on centuries-old cooling habits. Simple, smart, and surprisingly effective. And during the 50s or 60s, there were very few people who had central air conditioning. They had anything, it was those box AC units. And well, to tell you the truth, only adults really got to use them. When I was growing up, if you happened to stray into one of those rooms, you were shooed out. You were a kid. And kids are supposed to be able to withstand heat a lot better than an older folks. And now that I'm older, I can understand. So let's explore what they do over there and how us Americans can use the same strategies. One, control the sun before it controls y'all. Window shading, black heat before it enters. In France, where they're really having problems with the heat, they're now using chalk on the windows to keep the sun glare and the heat out. Curtains and shutters. This is Europe's classic cooling tool. Morning air. Ventilate early and seal by noon. Europeans treat sunlight like heat's delivery system. They close shutters, blinds, and curtains during peak hours. Same way I did. When it gets over 85, the first thing that goes is the glass curtains, and I close them. And then right after that come the other curtains, my second layer. During the winter, it keeps out the cold, and during the summer, it keeps out the heat. They only open the windows when the air is cooled, usually early morning or late evening, although you wouldn't tell around Pennsylvania anymore because it stays hot as late as 10 or 11 in the evening, and it's still 86 degrees. But when closing these all, it creates a drop in the indoor temperatures by several degrees. Two, create a cross breeze the European way. Cross ventilation, open opposite windows. Fan direction, push air out, pull air in. Night flushing, cool the home overnight. Europeans don't rely on fans to blow hot air around. They use fans to move heat out of the room, which means that they're going in the opposite direction, folks, in case you need to figure that one out. One fan faces outward to expel warm air. Another pulls cooler inward from a shaded side of the building. This creates a natural cooling cycle. Three, cool your body, not just the room. Hydration strategy. Drink steadily, not in big gulps. Pulse point cooling. Wrists, neck, elbows. Breathable fabrics, cotton, linen, and bamboo. European focus on body cooling, not just air cooling. A damp cloth on the neck a damp cloth on the neck, cool showers, and breathable fabrics make a huge difference. Loose clothing allows heat to escape instead of trapping it. 4, eat and drink like it's hot outside. High water fields, cucumbers, melons, citrus. Avoid heavy meals. Digestion raises body temperature. Herbal teas, mint, chamomile, lemon balm. In Europe, summer meals are light. Heavy meals make your body work harder and hotter. Hydrating foods help regulate temperature naturally. 5. Nighttime cooling for better sleep. Cool bedding, cotton sheets, no synthetics. Frozen bottle placed near your feet. Lower lights. Lights add heat. Europeans often cool their homes at night, not during the day. They open windows after sunset, flush out heat, and prepare the bedroom as the coolest room in the home. The Forest Service takeaway: Europeans survived heat wave without AC because they use strategy, not machinery. Shade, airflow, hydration, and timing, these are the tools that work anywhere in the world. And if you're in a big city, remember this: all that AC, it comes out as heat from the vents. That's why cities are so suffocatingly hot, because all that AI is cooling the AC is pulling all that hot air out into the street. And you, as the person, get to fry on that sidewalk. Don't believe me? Open an egg and drop it on the sidewalk and watch it fry away. That's what it does to your skin. Make sure you got some protection on your bare spots. Carry an umbrella. It keeps the UV rays from hitting your body directly. Wear loose cotton or gauze sleeves to protect your arms. Same thing with your pants. And don't please wear dungarees when it's 100 degrees outside, unless you're a cowboy and you need the protection. People have died from heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Stay awake, stay alert. Do like a lot of the Portuguese and the Spanish, and yes, the Mexicans do. They take a siesta after lunch. Why? Because that's when it's high noon with the sun, and they can sleep away the heat of the day. Pay attention if you go over there this summer. France and England, Spain, they're all getting hit with very high temperatures. And if the humidity is really high along with it, it's a disastrous day. So keep a water bottle nearby, folks. This is Mosey's Along. Stay informed, and we'll keep on coming back to the heat, because it's only going to get worse. We still have the dog days of August. So hang tough, hang cool, and remember, sometimes you have to use your noggin to compete with the heat. See you tomorrow morning.